Komati Reddy ji, who's a Congress minister in Telangana, has made it clear that he certainly needs the support of the opposition parties as well. The Congress party, and as per the orders of Revant Reddy Garu under the TPCC government here in Telangana, they made it clear they've put in their whole heart, soul, all of it into this. With respect to the errors that the Telangana is finding, or the BRS or the BJP in the state of Telangana, they are most welcome to participate and be a part of this, because the census which comes through is for the large good of the people. Therefore, trying to do politics on this blame game is not going to help. Apart from
Syed
K.
Asnabas, leave
Kavita ji-
everything aside. How will you do justice to backward class if the percentage comes down? Can you explain that to our viewers?
the fact of the matter is, let there be a full-fledged survey on this.
So you're saying there should be a
Hypothetically
resurvey.
speaking,
You agree with Mahesh Bigala?
Not resurvey. Komati Reddy ji has mentioned that there are another 10 days to go. Kindly allow us 10 days. And then they will, of course, have a discussion on this. In fact, he has also invited the opposition leaders to please be a part in the council hall. And of course, without their support, it is going to be ambiguous for even the Congress party to come through.
Okay,
So
it's for the
therefore, since-
opposition. Tom Vadakkan, it's for the opposition to come in and participate, be a part of this entire survey, participate in the discussions in the survey, but the larger questions still remain.
Well, Madhav, this is like a Pandora's box. They've opened it. Now they don't know what to do with it. The point here is they wanted to please New Delhi, their leader Rahul Gandhi, because he's been talking about this caste census. Where he's got this idea, I don't know, whether it's borrowed from Soros or whatever. Now, poor Revnath Reddy is caught up with a situation which he cannot, do a census and then course correction. What are we talking about? Populations don't fall, they increase. You have created a caste war in your own state. The Reddys and the BCs are at war. Then there is the scheduled caste class who are fighting for it. And there is complete chaos in the state. And what are you asking? How much of property do you own? Come on. What is your objective? Your objective is the welfare of the people. What property you own, how many of them will go on record? Is there a proper formulation? What is a census all about? You need homework to be done, which you have not done. And then now you are talking about a new census. Come on.
Rodin Roach, I think there are two or three important points. A, why were these kind of personal questions asked? You're trying to find out what's the kind of population as far as different castes are concerned. That is one aspect. And B, what are the lessons nationally? Because Mr. Rahul Gandhi has been promising to do this on a national scale. If it can't be done right in one state such as Telangana, how will you do it correct nationally?
Well, Madhav, first thing I would like to tell you, the question that you're putting across to me, when it can't be done in one state, how can it be done all over the country? So let me tell you, first thing, it is done in Telangana. When in 2014, when the BRS government was over there, it was then TRS, they have given a census of 51%. Now it's increased. So where the question of decrease is happening? There's nothing decreased.
Sir, the percentage has decreased. That's the entire subject of discussion.
No,
the subject of discussion is this, and that is why you have gone for a second survey.
No.
Come on, let's not go down to the basics, Mr. Roach. You are talking about a certain percentage which includes the Muslim population of backward caste. But when you look at the total actual numbers of backward castes that have been compared, the percentage has come down by 5% is what BRS is saying.
Madam, if you don't let me complete, how will you know what I'm speaking about? See, the census has not come down. First and foremost, when the BRS was there, certain castes were removed from the BC category itself. Okay, there are certain castes which have been removed. And that time, the census was not right. You are telling me a census is done for a 1 day compared to a month or so. Is there going to be a difference or not? The BRS government done their census in 1 day, just in 1 day. So just a 1 day census.
So what is the hurry to do it in 1 day? Simple question is, do the census properly. But since you've asked Mahesh Bigala that question, Mahesh Bigala, the basic premise is wrong. Certain castes have been removed. Don't say that the numbers have actually gone down. That's incorrect to say, says Roydon Roach. Your response, Mahesh.
Okay. See, if you go back to the 2011 census, there was about 83 lakhs of households and 3.5 crores was the population. But when the TRS government did the survey in 2014, the households went up by 20 lakhs in 4 years. But when the Congress government did the survey in 2024 and 25, the number of households went up by only by 2 lakhs. See, they have done the survey over a period of like, over a month or so. But now the way they are claiming now that, the population of BCs is 56%. But I need to remind them that the 56% is including the Muslims. But when the BRS government survey was 51% is only just for the backward caste alone. That's not including the Muslim population. You need to understand that, the survey, whatever is conducted with the KCR's government, it was a comprehensive survey to bring out social, political, economic equality for everybody, and everybody had participated and we got the right numbers. But when it comes to the Congress government, the way they had conducted, as I've been saying, that, it's a politically motivated, when they knew that, there is a 3.6 or 3.7% of the people are not participated, are they not the population?
Well, Mahesh Bigala, I can only say this, that, when it comes to sensitive issues such as caste, and nobody is justifying, in any way the fact that there needs to be, social change is, of course, very, very important. Social justice is extremely important. But when you're talking about such important issues, getting such surveys right, making sure that it's completely above board so there are no such controversies are extremely important, because otherwise, as, one of the panelists said, it's a Pandora's box that makes it very, very difficult to put it back into. And clearly, of course, in this case, that appears to be what has happened. We'll have to leave it there. Royden Roach, Syed Asad Abbas, Mahesh Bigala, Tom Vadakkan, thanks so much for joining us this evening.